Good morning, because we are not quite sliding into afternoon. I'm a few minutes early, but it's because we got a lot of things going on, right? Everybody's getting ready for the holidays, which is a little over a week away. And I'm going to give a big thank you for my techie who left me a note this morning to let me know that things are ready to go. And I didn't have to worry about the microphone messing up with that. Whoop, whoop. So there you go. Judy Allan here, also known as Nana, in San Antonio, Texas. And today it's Teach Me Nana. And we're going to make a very quick card. But hang on, I'm going to show you how you can even take it a step further. And it'll be just as beautiful as well, too. But it's going to take a little bit more effort. They're both quick and easy. One's just faster than the other. All right? So let's go down so I'll show you some tips and tricks to make it quick and easy for you to get those cards out now, right? Because it's all about creating, sharing, and giving. And Christmas time is the most wonderful time to be able to do that. So let's go down those hands and let me show you. Let's do it. All right. So this is the tag that's in the kit. So what I've done is I've just literally cut just right above the arrow, because it's like this here. Call it an arrow tag, whatever you want to call that. Reminds me of an arrow. All right, so what I did here, we're not going to worry about the hole. Do not worry about sweating about the hole here, okay? All I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to fold it in half, because it's sort of an odd size and I really don't like to get into 8ths and 16ths. So in this particular case, I'm going to just fold it in half. Now, the other one that I've already cut, I did the same thing I'm doing right now. I just used my cutter to cut it instead of what I'm going to do right now, and that is going to be scissors. And if I don't like it, I can get my trimmer out and I can do it. But if you've got a long pair of scissors, I don't have one because I don't keep a long pair of scissors up here. Get it straight. Now see, I got mine off a little bit, but that's okay. Just trim it off. You know, and the other thing you could do too is like here, since I already have this one cut, if I wanted to sit there and square it off, just square it off, okay? But we're not going to sweat the small stuff, okay? This is small stuff. I just wanted it a little bit straighter looking than it looked because I was doing it with scissors. If I did it with my paper cutter, I would have been done, right? So, be sure today's the day to leave comments. We'll go back from the last 2 weeks and pick up comments too. But today's Freebie Friday. Okay, so all we're going to do with this, the trick to this is, all I've taken is the tags and cut them apart, is to face the hole inside, all right? And you want to make sure paper pieces are the same, because these are not perfectly squared, all right? I'm just taking the existing tag and making it happen, all right? So here's the simplest and quickest way to make a card. We'll just take it here, we'll have 4 squares, and then you have 2 options. You can put this in the middle, and we're going to cover the hole up just like that, or again, we're going to put these down into a square. So if you're out there, let me get this back up in the camera here. I sort of got down on you. All right, so all we did is we've taken the 4 pieces from the tag, and we're going to cut that. I stamped this Merry Christmas, and I can put the Santa hat right up here. And that is a very quick and simple, easy card, right? Very quick, very simple, very easy, and I'm going to make it just for you. But before I put this all down, here's our quick and simple card. I stamped it. I took the tag. I took 2 tags, cut them 1/4. I got very glittery, pretty paper, and that's quick and simple. All right, I want to show you. That's our quick and simple. All right, how can we step it up a little bit more if you said that was way too simple? Okay, if that was way too simple for you, and let me just let you know too, we can easily stick candy canes here and up here at the top or on both sides, however you want it, just for some added bling. But the quickest and simplest is just make your 4 pieces, put this on top, and you have got a done deal and a very pretty card. Okay? Now, I went ahead and stamped this. You can create your own paper. Okay? Now, I did not want to use the back side of this, which I could have, which is white. But just take your stamps and stamp. So what I did here is I stamped, let's see here. I wanted real red. I didn't want cherry cobbler. Cherry cobbler came with the kit this month. But I wanted the real red because it's brighter. All right. So It's very easy to create our own paper. This is from a previous kit. This is real red as the color from a previous kit. All you do is take a piece of paper. I'm just going to sort of set this aside just to show you. And all we're going to do to create our own paper is we're just going to stamp. Take white piece of paper and stamp. You can stamp off and give you a highlight there, and see it's just subtle in the background, and you're just going to stamp, all right? So it's not perfect, right? You're not going to get perfectly every word. It's just creating your own paper, taking white paper and stamping all over it, okay? And then from there, you cut it down like I did here. I just cut it down, and if I wanted more, I just added more. Same thing I did with the ho, ho, ho. And then what I did because sometimes when you do something like this, putting white on white is just a lot of white, right? And you won't color. So what I did then is just take a sponge. This is from a previous kit, just like the real red was. And all that you do is you just put your sponge on there, and see, you see actually the color there. Maybe I can do it darker for you, just how dark you want it, okay? It's just a sponge. And then all you do with the sponge is you come along the edges, and you're just giving color to the edges, right? Because it makes it look like you've got another piece of paper under there or something, but you really don't. You can get it over like I did on the edges there, or you can just do perfectly on the edges just to give it a darker color, all right? And that's what gives you this right here. So see how I've got those edges? It's all because I stamped, and then I sat there and colored the edges. Just went around the edges like that. So that's just a quick and easy way to do that. So if you're just joining in a few minutes late, I was just showing how to do this and come across this here. So for this to be quick and easy, because that's all the time you have for it, then let's do it. All we're going to do is we're going to take some adhesive here. The kit has glue dots in it. So all we're going to do is I'm going to use my tape runner here to make it simpler for you and quicker. So see, all I did is I folded it in half. I didn't even measure it, but I do know from looking at it that the sizes are different. So I just sort of eyeball where I want it to be, right? Knowing that I got a piece down here. So put your pieces about where you want them, all right? And don't worry about the hole. We already know the reindeer is going to cover it. All right, so just space it however you want it, okay? So I'm going to put mine right about there. It looks like about the even amount, like you said, but don't worry about it, all right? Because when you give somebody a handmade card, you are not a manufacturing machine, all right? You are a human being that is taking the time out of your busy schedule, or not so busy schedule, to make somebody a handmade card. So I was visiting with somebody last night, and they were trying to make cards. And you know, if you've never made cards before and you're new at it, because they were trying to really get out some Christmas cards. So this is just a quick way to do it, okay? Now, it took a little bit longer because I wanted to explain to you what I did, right? Because it's important to understand. So I never sweat the small stuff that's got a hole in it, right? If I'm doing something like this, it's going to be covered. If I accidentally created a hole that I wasn't looking to create, let me make sure I get it back up here, then I still would see it as an opportunity to sit up there and make it more creative than I envisioned. And you'd be surprised that all you gotta do is cover a hole with a candy cane, or in this case a circle, and nobody knows the difference. Nobody's gonna sit there and take apart and analyze your card, right? They're gonna be too impressed with the effort you made to sit there and make them a card and send it to them, right? It's like Christmas card is like a gift within a gift. So I already stamped this because I wanted to show you. But see how we're just going to cover that up? So I'm just going to use the dimensionals that are in the kit. They're small dimensionals, which is okay. I'm just going to put a bunch of them here, across here, and we'll have a made card. And we'll put one in the middle too. because I'm no different than the rest of you right now. It's all about time now, right? We have gifts to wrap. We have meal plannings to do. I don't know about you guys, but you know, it's already meal planning for this weekend, knowing that I still have shopping to do, presents to wrap, and decorating to finish up for I have company here for Christmas weekend. So there you go. There's just a very simple, quick, and easy card. We just did it on cardstock, right? You can stamp a sentiment, but that's all you have to do. It's very beautiful. This is glitter paper. Look at that glitter. Okay, so that's, you don't have to do anything else. Now, in my particular case, I might want to add a candy cane here. I'm just going to add, I haven't decided if I want to add it here or I might just add it down here, just to give it a little extra. I don't have to though, right? Now, one of the things that I'm going to do, because I don't want the whole candy cane lifted, because my dimensionals that I'm going to use are the same ones I used here. So that wouldn't work. But what I am going to do to give it height, here's another trick, is just put your dimensional right up here. And we're going to tuck the candy cane under. But the top part of the candy cane will be up. Okay? And I'm just going to stick it right in here. And I just gave it a little extra something. Adding candy cane. And I'm going to add one down here. We didn't have to do this, right? We could have just stopped. Okay, so see how it looks like it's got height and everything, but we're not doing anything that's going to interfere with what we have right here. So it still gives it height, but the lower part of the candy cane doesn't have the height to it. We're just doing it right here on the edge. Okay? So it's sort of almost like slanting inwards. But there you go. There's our finished card. Quick and easy. We didn't have to add the candy canes. If you're one of those people that you want to add 2 more candy canes so you can have one of each one, go for it. Let's see if I have any handy that I could do that so you get the look. It's all about what it's going to look like, right? If you don't know, just sort of lay it out. Okay, so for me, that might be a little much. I'll have to think on that one. I'm fine with just 2. But leave it up to you, right? We all create differently. We all like different things. So that's what it's all about, right? The main thing is that we create, share, and give, and go make someone's day. This is the perfect time of the year to make someone's day, all right? And bring a smile to their face, knowing that you thought about them, made something for them, and gave it to them. So go out there, create, share, and give, all right? Be blessed. Thank you for joining in. We'll sit there and put your comments, emojis, whatever, anything that we can be able to put your name in the drawing. We just do random wheel of names, and that's how we get our freebie winners, Friday freebie winners. You have until midnight, so get it out there either here or on YouTube, and it'll work either way. You can post it anywhere on YouTube, because YouTube will give us a list of people that have made comments or whatever, and we just go down the list, and there you go. It's very easy. Be blessed. Have a wonderful holiday. I will be back here on Friday, next Friday, Teach Me Nana, and I don't know what we're going to do yet, because you're only 2 days before Christmas, right? So you might need some tags. Who knows? All right. Be blessed. Look forward to seeing you next week with Teach Me Nana. Bye.